Hello everyone and welcome back to Choose Your Own Galactic Adventure, a Choose Your Adventure style X3 Avalon Prelude Let's Play. Where we left off last time, I had to aid the war effort after helping out that research station. And once I did that, they told me to come back to the headquarters, that they had a break in the investigation in the John Furco stuff. So we're about to dock and find out what's going on. Let's get into it.
Successfully docked.
On behalf of our President and Senator, the Argon Federation is honored to welcome you aboard.
Connection to...
We've had a tip-off from someone claiming to know how the Terrans got hold of John Furco technology, and why the Terrans are attacking JSDD assets. The contact said that he, or she, will meet us at a neutral location.
Okay, that doesn't sound like a trap at all. I think I will keep the... Crap, I need to get some more fuel. So hard to target that from the
military
center.
out.
I think I will leave the
Successfully
Centaur
docked.
Corvette
On behalf of our President and Senator,
Connection to local trading network
where it is
established.
now,
Energy cells. Fault.
and then I will
Jump device charging at 10%.
bring them in if I need to.
20. 30.
He's a bit
40,
slow to keep up with my fighter.
50%. 60. 70. 80. 90. Jumping.
Okay, let's see what this is all about.
Entering system. Harmony of perpetuity.
Protect. But it's a... Uh-oh.
Argon. Task Force. Cerberus.
Okay.
Autopilot activated.
Maybe we do need that.
Command
Protect me.
accepted.
Then when it gets here, I'll change it. Goes. Combat. Protect. That
Command
guy.
accepted.
Would be nice if I had more fighters. Something to think about, but I don't have the money for it quite yet. Oh, and let's give you an updated view of my economic situation. Here we are. This is where we bought our ships back here somewhere. Then this is starting the Terran economy. Here through here. And this jagged part is where they're starting to pay off. As well as me doing a few missions here and there, where it gets rather steep. So that's how things are now. 21 million. Which is about time to tally the votes for the next part. For how we're going to invest that money. But we still need to do.
I am Fellows Tishanos Yunas I, Director of Economic Development at Plutarch Mining Corporation. I have uncovered information which I know you would be most interested in. Why the Terrans have so viciously targeted John Furco, and how the Terrans gained John Furco research information. This is valuable information to you, yes?
You know it is. You've already told us you work for PMC, so I assume it is someone within your corporation. I also assume that you want to benefit from giving us information. So what are your demands?
Simply that you understand that I, nor any other at PMC, could stop it. All of these deeds are down to the CEO of the Plutarch Mining Corporation himself.
CEO Landon?
Yes. By using spies throughout John Furco, he sold much information to the Terrans. So much profit, but he sought a larger price, something he could not control while John Furco remained so strong.
Albion? The
highway technology?
What could he possibly have told the Terrans to make them systematically attack John Franco the way they did?
That they constructed the terraformer fleet, which ravaged their territory. Once John Franco could no longer protect Albion, mercenaries were hired to raid your remaining research facilities and cause chaos in Albion. I have proof for you to review, but time is short. Landon is about to make a fatal mistake which will tarnish this corporation forever.
It sounds tarnished enough already. What mistake is he about to make?
He will take a mercenary fleet to Albion and destroy the John Ferker research station, their last major hold in the sector.
Derek, we have to go now. That station is only protected by PMC ships.
Director Falos, I seriously hope you're wrong about this.
I am not. But remember that the people of PMC itself will not take part in this attack. Our crews will not hesitate to assist us if we order them.
Okay.
This multi-purpose craft was conceived by Argonne Shipwrights as a long-range reconnaissance ship for use within the Terran solar system. It is unknown how many of these ships exist, but some have been sold to major corporations as personal command ships for high-ranking executives. No aim.
Okay.
Asteroid.
So what do I need to do?
Autopilot off.
Just want to see if that one's any good. No, not really. Not much firepower or anything. Okay, let's see my missions. So I still have to follow that. Where did it go? Okay, it's an Avalon Beta. Right, we can't get there. So let
Jump
me
device
catch up with
charging
that,
at
and I will be right
10%.
back. Okay, here we go.
I'll be damned. He wasn't bluffing.
There's too many ships for us to engage, and reinforcements won't get here fast enough.
Landon, he's in there somewhere. The PMC ships are following his orders not to engage. They cannot ignore this threat further. Order them to attack.
Let's see how loyal your PMC crews are. This is Commander Derek of the Argonne Special Task Force. I am countermanding your orders to not engage. Defend the John Franco station. Sound the evacuation orders. We'll do what we can.
As will we. This madness has to stop, and we have just the ship for the job.
Centaur.
Combat, protect, defend station. Select station. That.
Command accepted.
Whoa, there are a lot of ships there. They have a carrot.
Recent good relations and cooperation between pirate factions has led to the construction of the rare Carrack light frigate. In typical pirate fashion, it was built using mainly old or stolen ship parts.
Okay, this is going to be difficult. Let's get in there. Maybe that frigate can take out the other one. They do have a Titan, so that should take care of that. Going to go after the fighters, though.
Pirate Nova. Pirate Falcon.
Don't seem to be doing much damage to it. Luckily, there's a big asteroid between the station and that big ship. Okay. Go to the closest one. It's too bad that our Centaur is so slow. Looks like
Target
they
is
got
now in firing range.
the frigate under control right now. They still don't seem to be attacking me like they should. I don't know what's
On
causing
behalf
that.
of our President and Senator, the Argon Federation thank you for your help with this invader. As a reward, you get 5,000 credits.
Just seem to be stuck doing something. Maybe
Pirate
they're on
Nova.
some kind of defend mission. Maybe the script didn't properly initialize. Oh well, it doesn't really matter. They'll still die.
Banshee Missile. Pirate Falcon. Disrupt Thunder Banshee Missile installed.
See if we can take a couple out with missiles. And then go
Pirate
attack the
Nova.
big ship. Is anybody
Pirate
attacking? No,
Carrack.
not yet. Where's that Titan? Is that it? No, that's not it. Where did it go? That startled me. Should be right around here.
Target is now in firing range.
Yeah, it looks like they were just stuck attacking the station. Die! We're not gonna have enough ammo for this.
Energy low.
Let's let our energy build back up. So we've killed everything but this one guy. Maybe where's our Corvette at? How far away is he?
Centaur.
50 kilometers?
Pirate
Wow.
Carrack.
Okay, we've got him facing away though. Just die already.
Attention. Energy low.
Wonder if I can board it. Can? Nope. They have too many Marines on it. Man, that would be awesome if I could board it. Might try to anyway. But I only have one Marine that's capable of breaching the hull. The Corvette that I have came with some Marines when they gave it to me. So I have 8 Marines that I can board this with.
Attention. Energy low.
But then I would have to get that thing over here. That's a problem. Now let's see if we can actually kill this. Don't know why they're still not attacking me. I guess they're just stuck on kill the station. Die, die, die. Yeah, not gonna have enough ammo. I could steal some energy weapons from my Corvette, I guess. I might have enough. Barely. It's going to be close. Suppose I could use some missiles on them. There we go.
Scanner is clear. That's the lot of them.
Thank you, Commander. We are indebted to you.
All PMC ships, stand down. With immediate effect, you are to follow all orders from Lieutenant Falk Borman of the Argonne Special Task Force, while this incident is being investigated. Director Fallos, I suggest you prepare your evidence and inform your board of directors of the upcoming inquiry. If PMC is to survive, you will all have to defend it. Your corporation has a lot to answer for.
Understood, Commander. However, I believe the one responsible has just met a fitting end. I await our next meeting.
Sergeant, this mess will take an age to clear up, and we've been distracted long enough. Go to the Barrel Research Station. You'll find something of use there. Take it, and do what you can for the war effort. Thank you for your service in this matter. Your performance and dedication have been outstanding. Derek out.
Okay.
You are talking to the automated...
Let's see what we have here. Is that the station? No, it's the Barrel Research Station. So, property. There we are. Info. Wow, 6 shields. How fast is it? 180. It's not great. It is heavily shielded. This must be an M3 plus. What else do we have? 2 turrets. Decent weapons. It can use Terran weapons. That's pretty good. That might make it actually worth having. Fighter drones, ion disruptors. Why does it have so many of those? How many weapons does it get up front? 8. Okay, so that's not terrible. I think the ATF fighter is still better. Let's see. Let's look at it. Ships. ATF. 3.
Not satisfied with the all-round capabilities of the Thor heavy fighter, the AGI task force came up with the bigger, stronger, and more dangerous.
Okay. Somebody is cutting the grass. I guess that's it for the main quest. Main plot. I think. Yeah. No missions. So, let me get my centaur out of here. And let me be right back. Take care of a few things. Now then, that the main plot is over, let's talk about why we went to all the trouble to do that. The main plot has to be completed so that you can start 2 more plots. One of them is required to allow you to build your own ships. It's kind of stupid that you have to finish the war before you can get your own ships, because it would be a lot cooler if you could build a big fleet and then use that to complete the war. But at least you have the HQ now. Before, when this first came out, it was just that, and that was the end of the plots, which is kind of weapons grade fail. But we have 2 new plots opened. This one we're going to start today. Probably just the first part, depending on what it's going to require. First, let's go into the options for today. We want to decide what our long-term goals are. A couple of the goals are we want to reach the maximum trade and fighting rank. Right now we're at Master Broker and Fighter Chief. But we want to get all the way up to the top. And additionally, we have 3 choices for our goals. We can do the Enron option. Like I said in an earlier episode, the AI will destroy factories if they aren't producing. So what I could do is build a very large energy cell production factory complex, and then spread out those energy cells out throughout the entire galaxy, or map, whatever you want to call it, and set them at the absolute minimum price, so that all the MCPs start buying from me and not from their factories, which will eventually cause their factories to get destroyed, At least I think so. And then once they are entirely dependent on us, we could jack up the price all the way up and pretty much control the entire market, because everything requires energy cells to run. Every single factory. That is a bit fun in a sort of evil bastard sort of way. But on the downside, it might take a little while, and there wouldn't be a whole lot to actually see. While it might be fun for me, it might not be fun to watch. The second option, Galactic Domination. There is a script that will allow races to attack each other and take over their sectors. And in this game, the player is considered a race, so we would be able to take over sectors too. The script is called Improved Races, I believe. That would allow us to get big giant fleets, and then we would launch attacks on the AI sectors and start taking them over one by one until we have completely conquered every sector in the map. We wouldn't do like entire races at once. We could only do a few sectors at a time, because if I tried to build that many ships at once, it would probably melt my computer and take a very long time. We would start with some of the things like pirate sectors and xenon sectors. Use that as kind of a practice to determine what loadouts we want and what ship combinations we want before we actually start attacking the main races. Just give us a bit of practice with the tactics and everything. Then we would attack one of the main races and take a chunk out of their empire. Then declare peace with them, get a rep back up so we can start trading again, and rinse and repeat after we've built back up after that. We would have to take the sector by destroying everything in the sector. Then we have to build a trade station, which is something that is in every single sector. Somewhere around here. I think that might actually count as a trading station in this one. And once we do that, we own the sector, and then we can start deciding what kind of factories and stuff we want to start producing, build some supply depots and all that stuff. On the plus side, well, there's the big epic fleet battles, you know, hundreds of ships blowing each other up. That's a pretty big plus. Certainly has my vote. I don't know exactly how it would work with sectors like this. That might be something we aren't able to take over or not. I'm not entirely certain. I know there are a few sectors like that. Or the third option, which is to do a combination of the above two. Use the Enron option to take over all the supply of energy cells so that all the factories are dependent on us, and then shut off the supply so that it crashes their economy, and then take them over after we crash their economy. So this is the evil mastermind option. We would do the energy cells, any NCP, solar power plants that are left. We would go in, destroy until the AI is completely dependent on us. Then we would cut off their supply and launch an attack after their factories have started to shut down. And then it would pretty much continue like the Galactic Domination scenario. So those are your three options. Please vote. This will come into play after the last thing you voted on gets underway. After we start making more money, we can start building or buying carriers and stuff, or capturing them depending on which option you chose. So let's start with this guy.
Headquarters.
You are talking to the automated...
Actually, let's land just to get that autosave right before we start. I'm not sure which one this is. There are two, the player HQ
Successfully docked.
and the Xenon Hub.
Connection to local trading network established.
How may we assist you? We are pleased that you contacted us.
Actually,
Atreus has regular work for you.
This is the message we got to start this quest. So I think it's based on our reputation with Boron. That we are Boron, so that might help.
Station administration.
How may we are pleased that is there something here of interest to you? This mission demands both time and skill. I'm sure you have both.
Our pilot following task. Calm and tranquil delivery is a hallmark. Okay. Protection of fellow pilots is paramount. Through escort and patrols. Readily aid the Boron Kingdom. Okay. So there's probably going to be a lot of delivery missions in this. Still not sure which quest this is.
Serendipitous. I shall send the information to you now. Menelaus be with you.
Incoming message.
Holy crap, that's a lot. Okay. I think I will do the delivery stuff off camera. And maybe we'll pick it up after that next episode. Yes, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to end the episode here. I'm not sure if it's long or short, but it is what it is. So thanks for watching. Like if you like, subscribe if you're not, and I'll see you next time.